So feel good to get one on Spence there.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't about us at all. So we're both ultra competitive, and I think it was a good hockey game if you were a fan. And I think both of us will look at the film and have some things to work on, but obviously it feels good to win.
More importantly, then, how impressed are you by your team? Rough first period, but after that, really played an excellent game from there.
Yeah, I thought our second got better, and then our third was the best, which has kind of been the thing here this season. Is our third periods have been really good, and we got the first period, the first 5 minutes, thought we had a really good start. We take the penalty, which on a marginal call, and it just changes the momentum quick. And they jumped on us heavily, and we weathered the storm. Blackie was outstanding, and we got better as the game went on, which is nice to see.
What are you seeing in the maturity of your team in games like this, and as you've been going on here in recent weeks?
Yeah, I think we're seeing that, when we play connected, we're a really good hockey team, and we can do some things to put teams on their heels, and we can make plays, and we can create offense and change momentums of games and get on teams. That's what I think we're realizing is we're a team that believes in each other, and individually and collectively.
Does a win like this against a team that have been scoring a lot and winning a lot help also just for confidence?
Yeah, I think, and one of the best teams in the East right now, and the hottest team, most consistent team. Obviously a well-structured team. They work really hard. They're fast. They're big. For us to hang around there and kind of weather the storm and then get back to our game, it was nice to see.
In the second, third period, it seemed like you guys were able to rush with them and also grind with them.
Yeah.
So are you impressed by, I guess, the multifaceted way that you guys were able
Yeah.
to play with the Caps?
Yeah, and I think early in the game we couldn't break out pucks, and that was an issue. And then we started breaking out pucks, and that let them have to skate with us a little bit and into more of an up and down game. And then when you get into the third, it got into more of a a grittier game. And but the big thing was we started breaking out pucks in the second, third period. That helped us the most.
It seemed like Macklin was doing more and more as the game went on too.
Yeah, he's a threat on the ice. Pretty much every time he's out there on an entry, especially, he can make things happen. He's competitive. He gets into guys. Even on the penalty that he draws on Wilson, it's because he gets in there. He doesn't care that he's 6'4", whatever big Wilson is. He gets in there. He puts his nose over it. And he wants to win the puck battle, and that's the ultra competitiveness that he has, and that we need to continue to bring as a group.
Early in the game, when you guys were still finding your footing, a big part of staying in the game was the PK. PK seems to have really leveled itself out in the last month or so. Can you just talk about just how good the PK has been, and also in particular William Eklund, just how he has improved as a penalty killer in the last
Yeah. Penalty kills, I think, has been pretty consistent throughout the year and keeps us in hockey games. Doug does a really good job with it and preparing our guys and having a good pre-scout. And then we have some guys that have really grasped what we're doing. Eklund and Granny and Wemberg. I think Cunny's been a lot better this year on the penalty kills. So we're starting to find our pairs and find our kind of our mojo and how we need to kill and kill with good details.
Did you think Jake Wallman in particular had a strong game tonight?
Yeah, I did. I thought another guy gets better as the game goes on. So I wish he'd start the way he finishes sometimes. But he's a big guy when he's physical and he's engaged and he's skating. He's another guy that's an extremely dangerous player on the blue line for us. And he's done some really good job breaking out pucks, killing plays in the defensive zone. And he was good tonight.
They score a lot off the rush. How did you kind of get that part tonight?
Yeah, we talked about it before the game, and especially going in after the Seattle game the other day, is we were just giving up too many line rushes, and that started with our F3 in the middle of the ice in the offensive zone. And we want to score and when you're in the offensive zone, but you also have to have a guy high in that high ice to making sure you can soft lock pucks and wedge up pucks and slow their rush down, especially with their D get under the rush and scoring at a higher rate. So we did a better job of that. We'll go back and look at it, but it was better tonight.
And Granny talked about the confidence boost a win like this can bring. Did you feel that in a room afterwards or even throughout the game, just the confidence boost of hanging around with the team?
Yeah, I think so. I think for sure continuing on this trip, it's not going to get any easier. So anytime you can win a game on the road, gives your team some confidence, and our group is starting, like I said, to believe in each other. And I think that's the hurdle we're trying to get over right now. Is it's something we talked about after the second period. Is we are a good team when we play connected and we compete and we're, executing our breakouts and we're playing within our structure. We're really good, and we have really good players individually in there. Sometimes your belief in yourself and in the group can kind of change throughout the game, and we got to stick to it a little bit. And I'm glad our guys responded to that, and they starting to understand that, because I think anytime the puck drops, you have a chance to win the hockey game if you do the things you need to do.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.